Oscar. Who you talking to? Yes. Wap, and you already know this. We're back at it again with another video, and this is Tina.Channiel. And hi everybody, welcome to the channel. And if you don't know who I am, I'm gonna say it again. This is Tina.Channiel. And before anything, I would love it if you guys would like, share, subscribe, and be a part of the gang. That is good. Wow, I'm good. And let's stay tuned for this story time. And follow me on all my socials. Will all be linked below. Okay. So this is a story time. As of all the story times, I know y'all come here for the stories because I keep y'all laughing with my crazy life that I had and the therapy that I'm doing. This is like therapy for me, like I keep saying. So let's learn and laugh. All right, so now, okay, so this is the time I lived with my ex, obviously. So I lived with my ex, and this is when I started to see his controlling ways, when I started to really see how controlling this man really started to be. Okay, so now I had a friend, me and her were really good friends, and she was away at college. So whenever she would come back, she would always come back around May, and whenever she would come back, we would have such a good time. Oh my gosh. So now May comes around, she's back in town, and one of her first stops is she comes to see me. So I was at his house. Where's the water? Oh, I was getting like a little parched. So I was, obviously I used to live there, so she used to come over to the house and, you know, come see me. But she would, this one particular day, she wanted to get her nails, and she's like, oh my god, I haven't had my nails in a while. I'm like, oh my god, I need a fill too, so let's go get our nails done. So now we going. I want to get my nails done. She wants to get her nails done. I'm like, all right, cool, let's go get our nails done. So now I'm getting dressed. My ex comes to me and is like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going out, my friend is here. He was like, oh, your friend came back? I'm like, yeah, she's back. Like, what, you thought she was gonna live there? No, she's coming back home. Like, it's time for her to come home. She did her school thing, now she's coming back home. She's gonna stay here until she gotta go back. Now this is where everything just gets, this is where everything's starting to get crazy. I'm starting to seriously see, okay, he got a problem. So now I'm getting dressed, and he's just looking at me like, so where you going? I'm just like, we're gonna go get our nails done. He was like, oh, okay. So what he used to do for me, because he had money and he was getting money, I'm not gonna disclaim how he was getting money, but he was just, y'all know, if y'all from the hood, y'all know how some of these hood dudes do, how they be getting their money. So he was getting money, and he would leave money in the top drawer for me. So I was taking some money out, like, oh my god, I want my nails done, I'm gonna take some money out. I don't know how much money I took, I just took some money out. So he was like, oh, you taking money? I'm like, I said I was gonna get my nails done. Like, what? Like, what he would do, he just leave money for me, so I would just take the money and go about my business. So now I tell my friend I'm ready. She's like, all right, she's on her way because she lived close. So she come to get me. I go, and this is what this man says before I go through the door. How long is it going to take for you to get your nails done? I'm like, I don't know. Like, what type of question is that? I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get my nails done. Like, we got to go see how many people is in there. We got to wait. I want my toes done too. Like, what? I don't know. So he was like, oh, all right. So you going to text me, right? You going to call me? I'm like, yo, when do you care so much about me getting my nails done? I'm confused. Like, you never asked me this many questions before when I used to go get my nails done. Why are you asking me all these questions now? He's just like, oh, I'm just trying to make sure you good. I'm like, I'm fine, I'm just gonna go get my nails done. The nail shop is right up the block. Like, what's going on? Anyway, so I go, me and my friend, we're chopping it up, we're laughing, we're kikiing, we're getting our nails done, we're picking colors out for each other, getting our toes done, we're catching up, we're having such a good little time, a little cute little spot, whatever. So now she hungry, I'm hungry. She's like, oh my god, let's get some food. I'm like, all right, cool. Where are we gonna get food at? I think we went to Applebee's, Fridays, went to one of them. one of them places to get some food. So now we went to get some food. He starts blowing up my phone like, where are you, where are you, where are you, where are you? I'm like, what is the problem? Like, I'm getting food. He was like, oh, you never told me you was gonna get no food. I'm like, yo, what's the problem? I gotta tell you my every single move? What's going on here? So after that, I'm eating food. She's talking to me. She's like, who's that? I'm like, it's my boyfriend. She was like, damn, like, what's good with him? I'm like, I don't know, but I don't know. I really don't know. So now, after that, we go see another friend. So we see another friend, which is also a friend of my ex. So we're there with him. They're chopping it up. They, you know, light one. I don't do that. So they was doing what they're doing. We're just all singing a little group setting. We're just all chopping it up. So now he calls me again. And he's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm with our friend. Because he's like, what? I'm like, I'm with our friend. I say the person's name. I'm not going to say the name here, but I'm going to say, I just told him I'm with our friend. So he's like, yo, you moving funny. I'm like, what? How am I moving? What? He's like, yo, you moving funny and I don't like it. You need to come home right now. I'm like, huh? I need to come home right now? What? He was like, yeah, you need to come home right now. Like, you need to cut all of that short. Come home right now. I'm like, what? But seriously, like, at that time I was literally on the phone with him like, what is the problem? Like, what's going on with you? Why you keep doing this? So he was just going off on me, literally going off upon good gal me. So I'm just like, I go to my friend, I'm like, girl, take me home. She was like, what? Like, I'm like, take me home. She was like, what you gotta go home for? I'm like, he want me to go home. Just take me home. She was like, what the hell is he? Your daddy? Like, he your father or something? I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna, let's not talk about this right here, right now. Just take me home. So now, she drops me off and she was like, you good? Like, everything good with you? I'm like, I think I'm, yeah, I guess. I don't know. He just want me to, I don't know what he want. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what his issue is or what the problem is, but I'm about to go find out. So she's like, all right, call me if you need anything, whatever. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll let you know what's going on, you know. So now I go in the house. I go see him. He's just sitting there on like a lounge chair. He's just sitting there. So I'm just wondering, like, are you all right? So he's like, yeah, let me see your nails. I'm like, there you go. So now he's like, okay, so you got your nails and your toes done. Why didn't you tell me you was gonna get no food? Why didn't you tell me you was gonna go see XYZ? I'm like, hold on. Do you tell me every move you make when you make them? No, you do not. You do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it, and I find out about it once you get home. Why are you acting this way? Then he starts yelling at me, talking about, oh, you lying, you doing all this funny movements, you acting weird, you acting funny. I'm like, how am I acting funny? What am I doing that's acting funny? Tell me, how am I acting funny? Please let me know. He's like, oh, since your friend got here, now you really acting stupid, you really acting dumb. I'm like, acting stupid, acting dumb? How? What are you talking about? I'm like, wait, why is it that she just got here and you making an issue out of it? I'm like, yo, I haven't seen this girl in months. She is my best friend. I want to go out with her. We want to go out and do our nails and eat and chill and do what we want to do. That should not be an issue for you. I'm like, yo, you acting like I'm out late. It's like 7, 6 o'clock. It's early. Early daytime, good gal. Why is this boy pressing me about this? I'm really trying to figure this out. So now he starts saying, yo, I don't like her. I'm like, what? You don't like her? She ain't do nothing to you. He's like, no, I don't like her. I don't like her. I'm like, well, so what? The feelings is neutral. She don't really care for you either. So now he's like, oh, so how you getting here, there, and everywhere? I'm like, what are you talking about how I'm getting here and there? He's like, oh, she got a car? I'm like, yes, she got a car, so what? He's like, no, I don't like none of that. I don't like none of that. I'm like, what are you talking about? You don't like none of that? Why? What do you care? Like, why do you care if she got a car or not? Like, I don't understand. Why is this an issue? You making issues out of nothing. He proceeds to say She got a car. Y'all two riding around like two little thoughts. I'm like, what? Are you kidding? Like, what are you talking about? Skirt, 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 skirt. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you calling a thought? Let's start from here. Number one, I'm not a thought. Okay? We might have did some thotty things. Not that day though. Not that day though. But anyways, me nor my friend are thoughts. I think he was jealous. He was completely jealous of the fact that you're not the only person in my life that has a vehicle. I don't have to depend on you only. And at the end of the day, what does what she got have to do with you? They don't correlate with each other. So I'm confused. Why do you care if she has a car? That's what she got going on is none of your business. Like, I don't understand this. He started to say he don't like how we riding around like two little thoughts. I'm like, we riding around like thoughts? What? Like, this argument is cut short because I'm not having no conversation. I'm like, I don't even care what this man is saying. It don't matter to me because I know what I am and I know what I'm not. And I know what she is, I know what she's not. So me not go back and forth with you. You just mad. For whatever reason, you just mad. You mad because you see me having a good time. And that's what it is. Every time I'm having a good time, it's an issue. Whenever you having a good time, it's whatever. But, okay. So now, he starts telling me how whenever she come around, I start acting different. Whenever she come around, I start feeling myself. Whenever she come around, I don't want to stay in the house no more. Whenever she come around, all I want to do is go out and party and blah and blah. And I'm just like, so what? She's my friend. Like, at the end of the day, she's my friend. And if I want to go out and party with her, I want to do that. Why? Because I'm young. And she's my friend. Okay? So what? So what? So we going back and forth for a little while. I stopped. Then I just mentioned, listen, I don't even care what you're saying because come July, I'm going to Carnival. So he was like, you going to Carnival? This is what I started to understand. Okay? He's American. So he didn't understand the whole Carnival thing. He thought it was an amusement park. But whatever. So I told him, come July, I'm going to Carnival. So he said, I don't care if you want to go on a ride. That's what he literally said. He don't care if I'm going on rides. But then I started putting two and two together in my head. He thinks I'm going, whatever. I'm not even going to go into details with him, become a cat. But I'm going to let him think whatever he want to think right now because I really don't care. So now, I guess the wheels start turning in his head when he's like, Carnival, what? Like, then he look at me like, oh, you talking about that thing y'all be doing with the feathers and the bathing suits or whatever? And y'all dancing out in the street? I'm just like, yeah, Carnival. He starts to go off on me again. No, you're not going to no effing Carnival. You ain't not going to none of that F. No, whatever. I'm like, calm down. I'm like, yo, what is your problem? That is my culture. Like, why are you being so aggressive? Why are you getting so upset? This is my culture. This is me. And this is who I am. And if you don't like it, then that's your problem. I don't care. He was like, no, you're not going to none of that. No, you're not doing this. No, you're not doing that. Oh, that's what you want to do. You want to dance in the street and be dancing and shaking your ass and blah, 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 blah. Nigga, please, shut up. I don't care. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Why? Because I'm Jamaican. That's what we do. So you're hating. You're mad. So anyway, he's mad because I want to go out and I want to have fun. Then he starts getting angry again. I just ignore him. So he starts to say this. Every time when it starts getting hot outside, we start to break up. Like, our relationship starts to get bad. Like, whenever it's warm outside, our relationship is good. Whenever it starts getting hot, our relationship is bad. So I start to say to myself, honestly, the relationship is bad because of you. You're the one that's cheating. You're the one that's having secrets. You're the one that got these girls hitting me up, coming at me as a woman. You're the one with all this other stuff going on. No wonder this relationship is bad. No wonder this relationship is not working. No wonder this whole relationship is toxic. It's been toxic for a long time. It's honestly been toxic since the beginning. So I don't even understand why I stayed. I was young, I'm stupid, but that's not here nor there because I'm not doing that no more, because that's not who I am. As a matter of fact, I don't suggest none of y'all do this, because the more I stayed into that relationship, I started to realize he was trying to get me away from everyone that was around me. My friends, my family, everybody. He tried to get me away from them slowly. Like, you have to realize and notice these things. When a guy is having such an issue with your friends, sometimes you and your friend and your man probably won't get along. Okay, it's also whatever. Your friend and your family, your man and your family probably won't get along. To be honest, my grandma really loved this boy, but what I started to see is he started to put on this persona for her and my family, and be another person to my friends, and then another person to me. So it was like, I don't like this. You're not being your authentic 100% self all the time. You doing different things around different people, and that's not okay with me. So you showing my grandmother one way, and she's starting to love this one way. You showing this side of you one day, you showing that side of you another day, and it's not okay. That's narcissism. I mean, yeah, you gotta code switch with certain things, but I'm starting to not understand who you really are now. So he was doing a lot of that. Then he would come to me and tell me he don't like none of my friends, he don't want me hanging out with them. That's number two. A man, when people start, it's like with Morphe. I remember I watched this show on Morphe. I remember when I was watching Morphe and the women were getting abused by the guys that they were with. And this one particular man said, I knew I could control her once I got her away from her sister and her family. That started to replay in my mind that day. Like, I think he's trying to have full control over me because he's doing so much for me, because he's giving me money, because he's doing all this stuff. He want me to live here with him. He's showing me, he acting like we're building. We're gonna have a, you know, we're gonna get into this really good relationship. One day we get married and all this other blah blah shit. But that's not the truth. He was just trying to get me away from my family, away from friends, so that he could just have me all to himself, and then he could just do whatever he want to do whenever he felt like doing it. But it was not gonna happen, because I was not gonna continue letting this happen. It was just a no for me. Once he said he don't like her, once he said that whole we riding around like thoughts, once he told me I'm not going to be doing this, I can't wear that, I don't want you going here, I don't want you doing that, I knew, like, no, this is not going to fly. Like, this relationship is really, like, dead to me. Once he started saying certain things to me like that, my feelings for him completely changed. Like, I started to not love him no more that day. Like, I did. And I remember this started happening in May. He started showing me these signs, and we've been living together for months before that already, and we broke up in June. So it was like a done for me, but in my head I was still there, because like a lot of times with women, we break up with a man mentally before we actually take the physical steps. So it's like mentally in my head I was done with him already. Like, I was literally like over him. Physically I was still there, but I wasn't really paying attention, even though I was living there. But I was still moving my stuff out very slowly. Like, I would stay home a lot, like go back to my grandma's house a lot, stay there a lot. Just was like, this is just not happening for me, because he complaining, talking about, oh, when it started getting hot, you acting like a thought. But that wasn't the truth. It was more like, when it started getting hot, you be acting crazy. So I just don't want to deal with it no more. I don't care. We're not gonna be breaking up every summer, getting back together every winter. We're not in high school anymore. Like, you need to start growing up. At one point in your life, you need to put on your big boy pants and start growing the hell up. Like, I'm not gonna keep dealing with this no more. And I felt like he thought I'm gonna continue to deal with this. Had a good girl like me, we not doing that, sis. We not doing none of that, okay? When you smell the garbage, take it out. Goody gang out. Bye.